Hey everybody, I'm Ryan McCaffrey with IGN. I am at Gamescom 2013 in Cologne, Germany. I just got done playing Titanfall for the first time. Have you seen Titanfall? No, I've played it. Drew McCoy, producer. So what has the reaction been? This is the first time you're showing off the game in playable form.
Yep.
Were you afraid coming in? Were you just riding high off the wave of E3? What's been the sentiment at the studio so far?
It's actually pretty nerve-wracking. You know, when we went to E3, we didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
We had been kind of working in secret for so long, and we were so close to what we were working on.
Right.
We didn't know how it was going to be received. So to come out of E3 with such a explosive reaction was amazing. And then it was, oh man, now we got to live up to this. So we decided we're going to have playable at Gamescom, and again, it was the same kind of, we're doing things a little bit different. You've got the Titan pilot, you got wall running, you've got double jump, you got all these things that people aren't used to doing on a first-person shooter these days. And it was pretty like, are people going to get it? Are they going to, is it going to click at all, or are they just going to kind of play it and go, okay, it's cool.
So tell me something that I don't know about Titanfall yet, something that maybe I might have missed while playing the game, because there's so much going on. It's almost too much, but not quite. Like, it's just enough where I can barely process everything, and I'm sort of just I'm not overloaded, I'm just sensory loaded with things. So what's something I might have missed?
Yeah, so one of my favorite things I've been doing recently is when an enemy pilot jumps on my back when I'm a Titan and he tries to start shooting out my robot brains, I'll deploy electric smoke, which looks like a smoke screen, but it's actually electrically charged. And it'll start zapping him off my back. And so once he's gone, I can go about my merry way.
Zapper.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's good fun.
So now when I was playing, I would, of course, was just waiting for that moment when my Titan would be ready, and I would call it in, and I would hop in it right away. Wouldn't I always want to hop in it right away? Is there any advantage to be had by not hopping in it right away?
Well, we didn't want to create the Titans as a ultimate end goal, like quad damage was in Quake, where it's like when you have it, your ultimate. It's kind of a choice. It's a player choice and how you want to play. Use it strategically at the right time. You may even call it in, but not use it. You can turn it into an AI mode, and it'll follow you around the map and protect you.
Wait, so like Tony Stark's Iron Man suits in Iron Man 3, they just operate
autonomously,
remote control, autonomously.
Yeah, so you can roll up to a building in your Titan, get out, go inside, set it to follow mode, kill a bunch of dudes, go out the back door, and he'll follow you around and try and take out any enemies he sees.
It's like your guard dog. You just kind of leave him to keep watch out front.
Yeah, he's your iron pet.
Nice. So you took home pretty much every Best of E3 award, including IGN's. And that was good 2-3 months ago now. How has the game changed since E3?
Oh man, I loaded up the E3 build recently, and it was like, we iterate so much on gameplay, and we play test, the whole company plays the game all the time, that things get tweaked here and there, and you don't realize over the course of even 2 weeks, things can change quite a bit. We're showing off things like the bubble shield when you call on your Titan, so your Titan's protected when it hits the ground, and more Titan abilities that you can use, more pilot weapons and abilities, and changing the health systems and all the feedback mechanisms, and just the controller feedback for aim assist, and just things are constantly improving and getting better. I mean, we're still pre-alpha, so it literally has an appreciable improvement every week.
That's actually a great quick question for you. Are you guys doing anything specific with the Xbox One's individual trigger rumble feedbacks?
Yeah, we got all hooked up. Designers are playing with it and doing different stuff with it. So yeah, we do plan to use those impulse triggers.
And then finally, can you tell us anything about, we haven't seen the Xbox 360 version that's also being worked on. Is that going to be the same game? Will it be a rough approximation of the same game? What can you kind of tell me about, because not everybody's going to go to next gen right away. There are going to be a lot of people that want to play this game on 360. So what can you tell me about it?
Yeah, so the 361 is being done by another studio, which we keep tabs on it. We are involved with them. It's not like, here you go guys, try and do your best. We want it to be a great version of the game. We realize there's millions of Xbox 360 gamers out there who probably want to play this, and the goal is to have it be the same game. We want the people to get the same type of experience. It's not going to be, you know, an alternate version with different content or anything like that. We're trying to have a consistent experience.
So no cloud with the dedicated servers, obviously. Are you targeting 60 frames on the 360 version?
We're not talking specifics about any of it yet, but I do believe we're trying to make use of the cloud for all 3 platforms.
Okay. All right, well, there you have it. Drew McCoy, producer on Titanfall at Respawn. It is far and away the most exciting thing we've played so far, and we will be covering it way more here at Gamescom and heading towards its spring 2014 release. So thank you, Drew, and for more on all things Titanfall, you are definitely in the right place, IGN.